All right, you guys, let's tap in to the Most High of Love and Light. Most High, I ask to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional manipulation-free messages while remaining grounded in you. What does the collective consciousness who is listening to this verbal tarot need to be aware of? Okay, so we're starting off with some very strong energy. We have the Eight of Cups, and to support this energy, we have the Knave of Pentacles here. This is connected to work. This is saying work environments is going to be changing. I'm picking up on work environments where productivity is not consistent due to constantly having to be prepared for unexpected conflict, okay? And I feel like the lack of productivity, the being tired from the conflict, it's like some people are putting two and two together. You know, if I have a 5-year plan, I'm not going to be able to make this 5-year plan. And even if I do get a large lump sum of money, physically, I'm feeling tired and drained. So some people are starting to feel tired and drained from conflict at work. And they're just like, okay. If especially if they're older age, or like if I'm getting older, you know, if they're older, like I'm older and I'm starting to feel this now on my body. If I have a 5-year plan and I don't make my financial goals, I'm going to be disappointed in myself. But not only that, whatever I'm feeling now is going to have intensified. So some people are starting to put their health first. And with this Wheel of Fortune here, hold on, let's get this information for you guys. The Wheel of Fortune is supported by the Four of Cups. So this was fated to happen. These changes happening in the workplace, this was fated to happen. It could only have went on for so long. And if it hasn't yet happened, it's in the motion of happening. Because people are starting to really think about this stuff, you know. It's like some people are already emotionally pulling away from people because there's no room to play victim, and there's no room to no longer not take accountability. All right, so boy. Okay, you guys. All right, let's get this tea. Now we have the Nine of Cups, and this is supported by the Queen of Pentacles. Now I'm getting two messages here. Okay. So message one. Boy, this is some funny shit. Um, Someone who is accustomed to the finer things in life and has a understanding, a wider understanding of how finances work, is trying to figure out how to seduce a partner that's losing interest in them. And it's kind of like they're trying to figure out how to look like the partner that's losing interest in them. They're trying to look like their dream girl. Okay, that's the first one. Now the second one, the second message is keep doing what you love, because it will pay off with you having financial independence. Dear God. All right, let's continue. We have the Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So this is going to be a time where people's addictions is going to be harder to hide. The addictions will be triggered by emotional triggers. And if certain people don't exactly learn discipline and self-control, they will experience destitution. Those who overcome, the emotional triggers, they're going to be able to really fully appreciate the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So this is saying that just because someone can have an addiction doesn't mean the addiction is going to consume them. It simply means that addiction does have a huge part in their life, and they can overcome it and be a source of inspiration for someone else. Now we also have the Nine of Cups here, supported by the Seven of Wands here. So I feel like somebody's playing with death. I'm going to be honest. Someone keeps trying to negatively interfere with something, and they could be finding very interesting ways to initiate gang stalking so that it won't appear to be gang stalking. And they could be initiating this gang stalking to be able to keep affording what it is that they like doing, even if it's costing others their safety. They're still trying to figure out a way to do it. Now with this Nine of Cups and this Eight of Swords here, someone who has an addictive personality is basically justifying their addiction at this point. And this could be someone that you left behind, someone that you will be leaving behind. All right. We're going to conclude this message with the last final card, you guys. We have the Six of Cups with the Nine of Cups. I feel like someone's relationship with their child will be improving, but also you could have past people trying to figure out how to communicate with you as well. And their purpose for wanting to communicate is connected to the Ten of Pentacles. Um, I'm picking up on past individuals who they want to live comfortably. There's also a sense of entitlement that they possess. And they're seeing what you have the capability of achieving with this Ten of Pentacles. So if you're not giving them access to you, like, hey, let's have a conversation, let's talk. And if you're not allowing them to emotionally manipulate you, this is with this Three of Pentacles here. They're doing some stalking. And they're working with other people to get information as well. And they could be very convincing for the most part, due to them feeling so entitled, and may having and may being able to communicate with people, like, we had this closeness, but what they're leaving out is that during the times of celebration and gaiety, you were left out of it. I actually feel led to get one more message for you guys. So what I'm picking up here is you have people that you are, emotionally disconnecting from, and karmic family trying to basically interrupt you from having a wish fulfillment come in. And I just saw 1, 2, 3, 4. And this also has to do with the Five of Cups supported by the Judgment here. These people, emotionally, the grief that they tried to put on you, it's going back to them. And one of the ways they're going to try to get access to you is with this Five of Cups and Queen of Cups, is they're going to try to ask for help. But then this is where the codependency kicks in, and they'll basically try to run over your boundaries. So it's kind of like, if you offer them advice, they'll be like, okay, yeah, thank you for the advice. And then they'll keep coming around, and they'll keep coming around, and they'll keep coming around, and they'll gauge how often and how long it takes to irritate you. And then they'll try to get you in a state of irritation. And this is where whoever they've been collaborating with, in order to basically live comfortably again, they'll say, I told you such and such operates a certain way. And this is for the karmic family. The people from the past that you have left behind. They're seeing you from a completely new perspective and having great regret for how they never got to know you. But your karmic family is collaborating with organizations or whoever they're collaborating with. And their goal is to basically irritate the shit out of you, and whatever information they told these organizations, then they'll justify their actions for what they're doing. And we're going to end it there.